I've done just over 1,000 miles on the 2025 Speed Twin, and it's had its first service. Thought I'd tell you some of the things that I've picked up on the new bike compared with my old 2019 bike, which I sold. On the 2025 bike, they've got plastic mud guards. I'm not particularly happy about these. They seem quite flimsy, especially the one on the back. And I guess if I was to put a tail tidy on it, it's not going to be that great, to be honest with you. The old 2019 bike had brushed aluminium, and they were quite solid. Don't particularly like the single clock, although it's quite easy to read. It's offset on the headlight. Doesn't look straight on the handlebars, and that's mainly because the ignition key slot is just to the right of it, which pushes the whole light to the left hand side. One big thing that I thought they might clear up from the 2019 model is the putting down the side stand. The foot, getting the foot on the actual stand is very difficult. It's right underneath the footrest, and it's so difficult to push down when you're sitting on the bike. This was the same on the 2019 version. I would have thought Triumph would have sorted this out by now. One thing I miss on this bike, the new one, is it doesn't have a sports mode, but then I guess I could have bought the RS model. To me, the acceleration response seems a little bit slower on the 2025 compared with the old 2019 bike. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But certainly with the sports mode on the 2019 bike, that bike used to fly. But I guess that's the same for the RS model if I had bought it. The brakes on the 2025 bike feel soft to me, and I might replace the pads out for a better type. Other than that, they're very good. They perform okay, they just feel a bit soft. The suspension's far better on this bike. You actually got some adjustment on the rear as well, which is good, but there's no adjustment on the front. I seem to have more weight on my wrists on this particular model. 2019, I can't remember them aching so much, but then maybe that's just because I've gone back to the bike after a long time. I'm sure I'll get used to it. The seat also feels a little bit harder. Doesn't seem to have as much padding as my 2019 bike did, and I might swap that out for a better seat. Another thing I miss is the acceleration pop on the exhaust. I used to go down a hill and drop gears, and you could hear the old exhaust go pop, 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 pop. You don't get that so much on this particular bike, probably because the Euro 5 or something they've done in the exhaust to meet the Euro 5. I mentioned the clock, and on this particular bike I'm not that keen on it, but I must say the twin clocks on the 2019, they look great on the bike, but to be honest with you, the digital readout on there was practically impossible to read when you're riding. Quite often couldn't see the gear selection and that. Not that you needed it, because you should know where you are when you're riding a bike anyway. So my overall thoughts for the 2025 bike, it's a really good bike. I'm really enjoying riding it. I miss things on the 2019, but I'm glad I've got the upgrade. Definitely a bike to keep, I think. Looks great, rides great. Things I might do to it, as I said, was probably upgrade the seat. I might put some small spaces on and lift the handlebars up a little bit. I'm not going to bother with the tail tidy. I can't see the point, to be honest with you, especially as the mud guards are quite flimsy, unless I swap out the mud guards. But again, that's something I don't really need to do at the moment. I'm glad I didn't get the RS model. I've heard a lot of people say that the standard model is a lot better bike to ride. I think I've made the right choice, and I'm happy with it, so there you go. Well, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you got some comments to make on what I've just said. Please leave them. I always like to listen to people and their opinions on stuff, even if they're bad. So you're more than welcome to drop something. If you get time, please subscribe, because that helps no end. Coming up to about 500 subscribers now. It doesn't cost you anything, and but it does help me. And if you like the video, leave me a thumbs up please. Thank you.